Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley Mullins.
And I'm Valeria Savant, and this is Sports Night.
Neal kicked off the football schedule last Thursday night with their second game of the year against the McIntosh Demons. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Carter tosses the ball to Likely. He cuts upfield, and he walks in the end zone untouched. Carter fakes the handoff. He passes to Jabri. He runs up the field. He broke a tackle. He cuts across the field. He breaks another tackle. He's going. He breaks another tackle, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Carter hands the ball off to Jalen. He's running, and he's brought down at the 1-yard line. Carter takes a snap, and he runs it in for a Blue Eagle touchdown. The quarterback takes a snap. He throws it, and it's intercepted by Davion Polite. Carter takes a snap. He rolls right, and he passes it to Cedric Samuel for a Blue Eagle touchdown. Carter takes a snap and hands it off to Eli Stone, and he rushes it in for another Blue Eagle touchdown. The quarterback hands the ball off to number 26, and he's met in the backfield by Kevin and Cam. Carter hands the ball off to Jalen. He runs right, cuts across the field. He jukes a defender and runs it in for another Blue Eagle touchdown. The quarterback takes the snap, he looks to pass, and is intercepted by John Andrews. Carter takes the snap, he launches the ball to Jabri Mackey for another Blue Eagle touchdown. The quarterback takes the snap, he rolls right, and is sacked by Jalen Williams and Cameron Pittman. The quarterback takes the snap, looks to throw, and is intercepted by Omar Thomas. Carter hands the ball off to Clavion McCants, who splits two defenders. He's going, and he outruns everyone for another Blue Eagle touchdown. Blake takes the snap. He passes it to Gerard, and he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Quarterback hands the ball off to number 3, and he's brought down by a group of Eagles. He cuts left, and he's tackled for a 15-yard gain. Blake hands the ball off to Parker again. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line. The quarterback takes the snap. He throws it to number 13, who is immediately brought down by Davion Polite. Blake hands the ball off to Parker, and he's tackled at the 10-yard line, and Blake takes a knee to end the game.
We talked with the Coach Fountain and some of the players about last week's game and tomorrow's night region game against Mobile Christian.
I think the real keys to winning this Friday night is obviously not making many mistakes in the ball game. I think if you had the list of things we got to do is we can't start slow. You know, last year we started terrible in the first half, so it's going to be important that we don't start slow in this game and that we don't turn the football over. Last year we had a couple of turnovers against them that hurt us, and then we gave up a ton of big plays last year. I think it's kind of like one of those games when you're playing against a good team, you got to be fundamentally strong. You got to block well, got to tackle well, and we're going to have to be able to run the football and stop them from running the ball because they ran it on us last year pretty much at will, and that hurt us. I think the key players in this game, if you had to get down to one really key player, I think it's going to get down to the offensive and defensive lines. I think it's going to be important how we play up front. They're big and they're strong. They're pretty loaded up front. I think it's going to be important to to us, to WS Neal, how do our front people play on offense and defense? If they both play well, I think you'll see favorable results for WS Neal, I think, but they got to come out and play well up front for us.
Well, it's our first region game in Mobile Christian. Right now they're number 1 in 3A, so we need to beat them, get our rightful spot, and just get better as a team. I believe we're number 16 behind Flomaton, Mobile Christian, all of them up ahead of us. So, well, we've been trying to put in our new game plan is just putting in new calls on defense, just trying to, find the holes in Mobile Christian's team. They're pretty good, and just try to exploit them. Well, we're hoping that Jada Likely does pretty good. I mean, our other tailback, he's out on ankle injury, so we're depending on him, to get a lot of touchdowns, a lot of carries tonight.
Mobile Christian, top team in the region, and it's our first region game to see how the region shape out this year. In the region, we all tied for first because nobody played a region game yet. So this week, coach put in a new game plan, offense and defensively. So we just trying to execute game plan. Let's see. This week, he probably likely to perform well since our number 2 tailback out. So, and then defensively, we're gonna need Stuckey. Our D-line, Jada Stuckey, has to perform well too.
This will be the first game of the year that we actually have great competition and gotta prove to people what we are and what we stand for. And we had a great coaching staff help us push through and show us what we got. We got a good senior class. They all show out. We got great juniors and sophomores, Quavion, we got Jabri. We got Sid should have a great game this week, the way the passing game should go. We're going out there, putting in work, staying out late, getting out about 6:30, putting extra work in pre-practice, just trying to show everybody what we could be.
I don't feel like this game no different than any other game this season. It's just another team with better competition. We're still at number 1 right now in 3A. Offense and defense as a team, as a whole, we should perform very good. We prepared just like any other game, lock in, go to practice and do what we got to do.
The T.R. Miller Tigers faced what will be one of their toughest opponents last Friday night when UMS Wright came to town. It was a hard-fought battle. Let's take a look.
Number 5, Nathan Commander takes the ball, throws to number 22, Brody Anthony for a 6-yard gain. Commander takes a snap, hands it off to number 2, to Kai Askew. That'll get you a T.R. Miller first down. Commander takes a snap. Number 8 goes long. Langley Folsom in with a 25-yard catch for a T.R. Miller first down. Commander takes a snap, gives it off to Jordan Jolly, number 28, for a crucial 5-yard gain. Commander takes a snap, hands it off to Askew. He gets in for your first T.R. Miller touchdown. UMS Wright runs the ball, but is stopped at the 50-yard line by Askew and Bell. Bad snap by UMS will take them back to the 44-yard line. UMS snaps the ball, but it's brought down by number 34, Kavaria Spell, before getting a first down. Another bad snap by UMS will lose them 6 yards due to a host of Tigers. Commander takes the ball, who will hand it off to 28, Jolly, and will get 5 yards on the play. Commander takes a snap, hands it off to Jolly, run through some players, stiff arm one, and gets a 10-yard gain. Commander takes the ball, fakes it off, throws it to number 7, Eli Hubbard, runs into the ref. Come on, man. Commander takes a snap, hands it off to Askew, runs through the group, jukes a couple players, isn't down, and 10 yards. Commander takes the ball, tosses off to Askew, who will get 5 yards on the play. UMS hands off the ball to 14, can't seem to go anywhere, and is stopped. Commander takes a snap in the end zone, sees Brody Anthony, number 22, gets a 10-yard play. UMS will take the snap, hand it off, can't seem to get any yards again. UMS will kick off in the 4th quarter, and J.J. Montgomery will receive the kick. Gets past 8 or so players, getting in the 40-yard territory, past the 50, down the 40, the 30, and cuts back, going to the 20, the 10. That'll be a touchdown for T.R. Miller. Askew takes a snap, tosses to Hubbard, who will pass it to the quarterback, Commander, for a 2-point conversion. Commander motions, takes a snap, looking for someone to throw to. There's Anthony, number 22, and gets a 15-yard gain. UMS snaps the ball, runs it, and on 3rd down can't go anywhere. Commander takes snap, hands it off to number 10, Marshall Lovelace, who will get in at the 2-yard line.
We spoke with some of the Tigers.
Who are you most excited to play this year?
Either Jackson or Neal.
What are your personal goals for this football season?
To win state just to make the team better.
Now, what improvements do you think you need to make as a player for TR Miller?
To get my blocks better, to get down in the better stance, to pull better, and just to block better all around.
How do you feel about this football season so far?
I think it's going great. We are producing very good on defense and producing very good on offense. There's some mistakes we can clean up, but other than that, we're doing really good.
The Flomaton Hurricanes played the Walton County Braves last Friday night. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Guided by his offensive line, Jax Fillmore rushes up the middle for a Hurricanes first down. As Walton kicks off, the ball winds up in the hands of Jax Fillmore, who sprints up the field, cuts back, runs down the sideline, dodges a tackle, looks like he'll go all the way, but he's pushed out of bounds. Fillmore takes the snap, runs to his outside, and he will get a first down before being tackled. Walton's quarterback pitches it to the running back, and he will be met behind the line of scrimmage by Harper Harrison. Walton's quarterback drives back to throw. He launches it, but the pass is broken up by Blake Max. Walton's quarterback will try to run it, but he's sacked by Tristan Henderson, Guy Murphy, and Ian White. As Ian White kicks off, the ball bounces off the defender's face mask, and White recovers it himself. Max hands the ball off to Fillmore, who will cut to his outside and sprint down the sideline for a Hurricanes first down. Max will hand the ball off to Fillmore, who looks like he'll be stopped in the middle, but he'll sprint back to the outside and get in the end zone for a Hurricanes touchdown. Following the score, Max will run it in himself for the successful 2-point conversion. Ian White will kick off again for the Canes, but Walton's returner fumbles the ball, and it keeps going back towards Flomaton's end zone until it's finally recovered by none other than Jax Fillmore. Fillmore will fake the run and throw the ball to Miles Adams for another Hurricanes touchdown. Walton's running back will try to run it up the middle, but he is met at the line of scrimmage by Miles Adams. Blake Max will drop back to throw, but amidst pressure, he scrambles to his outside, and he'll be tackled at the 45. Fillmore once again runs to his outside, evades several tackles, and he'll get another first down for Flomaton. Max will take the snap and run the ball in himself for another touchdown. River Raymer will punt the ball downfield, and the return man is immediately met by John Wesley Sessions. Max takes the snap and cuts to his outside, forces several Walton defenders to miss before finally being tackled at the 32. Despite their best attempts, the Hurricanes come up short, losing to Walton 45-21.
The Hurricanes have an important region game against Hillcrest.
I think it impacted the team really well. That was probably the best team we was going to play all year. You know, team from Florida, 6A, they're always good. So I think the team's going to respond well because now they're going to know what it's going to take to win our region games and to get forward. He kept the moral support up. You know, everybody started getting down on himself halftime because it was 21-0. So everyone was, already counting himself out. But Miles, came in, being the senior that he was, encouraged us that, even if we don't win the game, then we still got to fight and show what we're worth. I think we do, just because to show that we're, it don't matter how the outcome of the previous week is, it's just a new game for us. So we're going to come out firing. And last year, how they beat us in overtime by a blocked field goal, I think we're going to come with a good message. Just the way that we go through practice, he knows that it takes more than just one man to defeat a team and everything like that. So he just encourages us to, do our part, that when our number is called, just to be ready and do the most for it. I think it will, just because it's the first away game. It's going to take some getting used to, not as much sleep. You're kind of rushed the whole day. So I think it's going to impact us just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a big difference. I'd say really the 5 people that usually step up is me, Jax, Miles, Kill, and Ryder Spence. You know, we always do. But I think really the junior class, Zach Herndon, Harper Harrison, I think they're going to step up a good bit too. And the whole O-line, just how last week we kind of didn't do what we planned on doing. I think everybody's going to respond, especially on the trenches.
T.R. Miller Lady Tiger volleyball team has gotten off to a good start this season. We've talked to some of the girls to get more information.
I started playing travel volleyball in the 5th grade, and then I started playing for the school in 7th grade. And I play this because I enjoy the sport and I get to play it with all of my best friends.
I started playing volleyball last year. I started playing because I saw how supportive and friendly the team was to each other.
I started playing volleyball in 5th grade, and I tried out for the team in 7th grade. And I played on middle school for 2 years, and I played on varsity. This is my 2nd year on varsity. I started playing volleyball because my dad thought I would be tall enough to be good at it.
During practice, we do a lot of fundamental drills and a lot of serve-receive drills, and we scrimmage.
I enjoy playing volleyball because when we're playing games and it's like game days and you like get like a special play, everybody goes crazy in the gym and it's like you just like that one star on the court, but like you still have everybody else on your team congratulating. Coach Thompson is a very supportive and fun coach. She knows when and not to play around. She gets us ready for games. She like solves all the conflicts without like being mean, like the best way possible.
I think Destiny is a great leader of the team because she is very supportive and helps and supports the team to have a good attitude.
Before the game, Coach Thompson made sure we were all prepared for the game, even though we did end up losing. She made sure we were all okay, and we did play good, so she was very proud of us. We played Bay Shore and St. Luke Tuesday, and we ended up beating Bay Shore, but we lost against St. Luke. But St. Luke was a very competitive and strong team, and we will be preparing to play them again, and hopefully we'll have a better outcome.
I played for Coach Thompson 1 year of volleyball, and she just recently asked me to be her manager, and I agreed. I love being a manager and being around the team and seeing them do what they love. We always have a good time, and no one ever fights or argues. We all get along.
The Lady Eagles will face Excel this afternoon at home, beginning with the middle school at 4 and followed by JV and varsity.
How do you handle making mistakes during a game?
We get in the huddle and we fix them. To like communicate, like have good energy and positive energy.
I just make a change. What has been your favorite game of the season so far?
Virginia Black Street. Just learn from what I did and do better.
The Miller game. How do you stay mentally focused throughout an entire match?
Just by zoning out the people in the backgrounds. Just focus on the game.
I tune a lot of people out in the background when they're cheering.
Region play begins tonight for Flomaton as they host Hillcrest. Tomorrow night, W.S. Neal will host Mobile Christian, and T.R. Miller will be on the road with Wilcox Central. Kickoff for all games is at 7 p.m. That's all for our show this week, and I'm Valeria Savant.
And I'm Riley Mullins. Y'all have a good night.